my loves. It's your girl, Queen Lisa, and I am here today with a reading for you all. Hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this energy. All right, ancestors, Holy Spirit, archangels, I can't even speak. Excuse me. I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light to get clear and concise messages for my lovely collective. Let the messages be good. Let the messages be great. And let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. All right, y'all. So I did go ahead and pre-shuffle before I got on here. And let's see what's going on out here for my lovely Geminis. All right. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Who the fuck? Little broke ass trying to come to the Empress. Let's see. Not a peasant trying to bother. Yes! A fucking peasant, child. You got the world. So this person is trying to start a new cycle with you here. I'm getting new, somebody new. But it's got to be some kind of ill intent behind this, because you airing their ass out. Like, you showing this motherfucker who you are, what you made of. So this person is trying to try you in some type of way. And you ain't having that shit. You like, bitch, you don't get your motherfucking peanut head ass the fuck on out of here. It's like you're well invested in whatever it is you got going on. And this picking in the ass motherfucker want to come through and try to motherfucking stir some shit up. And you like, bitch, be gone. Yeah, be gone with this childish ass shit. I don't give a fuck if you knew or not, whatever. Yeah, you, Queen of Swords. You like, I'm not having that shit. I ain't going for that shit. We about to clarify and get into what is really fucking going on. The Magician, he trying to hide. I'm gonna put him back. I'm gonna put him back and see if the bitch come the fuck back out. He was the first card when I picked up this deck, I flipped the card over and I seen his ass. So we're gonna see if he come the fuck back out, y'all. Yeah, it's a motherfucker that's trying to catch you slipping or put you in a compromising situation. But they trying to fool you, though. They trying to come in under false pretenses. So you can't see who the fuck they really are. But their energy is giving very much so young, very much so childish. They spirit snitching on their ass. Their actions may not be, but their spirit is. And that's what the fuck ain't adding up. That's what's not mathing. That math is not mathing. Yeah. You call judgment on this situation here and you poof be gone on this motherfucker. Like, you and your weird ass friends can get the fuck on. Yeah. Now this motherfucker outside your door crying like a little lost puppy, like he don't got nowhere else to go. Because you are the stability. You are the end all be all. And he couldn't motherfucking get his grips into you. He couldn't touch your stability. Yeah. You got the Ace of Pentacles. This motherfucker wanted to plug into you to take you over and control your fucking money. But it's like, how you gonna control something that you didn't even know how it was made, how it was conceived, how it was, you know what I'm saying, how it came about in your life. So how you gonna try to come into someone else's life and take something over that you don't even know how to work? You don't even know how the system works. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You let this motherfucker high and dry. So it's like, what is you talking about? How you feel like you can live my life better than me because you see where I'm at now? You like how I'm living. And you feel like, oh, you can take it from here now. Bitch. You didn't even know how I got to where the fuck I am. And you talking about, you think you can come in and do me better than me? What an insult. Yeah. And then breadcrumb you, hold back from you. That's why you walked away from this stupid motherfucker and was like, bitch, you and your motherfucking card flipping ass friends can get the fuck on. Your divination abusing ass fucking friends, whoever the fuck you going to get your information about me, and whoever the fuck told you shit was sweet about me and all that shit, you might want to go on and have a deeper conversation with this motherfucker. There's some shit this motherfucker's not telling them. This practitioner that they're seeking out to get information about you, to see how they can conquer you, how they can overtake you in your abundance, ain't telling them the truth, because they fucking playing them for their motherfucking money, because they themselves know they can't even defeat you, much less the motherfucker paying for the work to be done. So they getting that, they the ones that's getting played. Yeah, 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, they the ones that's getting paid, and they slow ass just not figuring this shit out. After you long gone now, you done made it on down the road. Them motherfuckers just not put 2 and 2 together to make it equal 4 instead of 10. Now they stalking you, want to come back into your life. Yeah, because you the real deal. You the real fucking deal. The Queen of Cups. And they don't understand why you won't give them another chance. Why would a motherfucker, why would somebody give a person another chance to take their ass out once they know that's the type of time that they on? Like, let's be fucking for real. Yeah, the Hangman, the Lovers. The 8 of Pentacles. Like, these motherfuckers trying to put in some work to get you back. But he'll never get you back with the type of intentions he has for you. All this fucking work he putting in, and all this fucking fight he trying to fight is null and void, because it ain't got the right intent behind it, so it ain't gonna go through. It's all about the money. It's all about taking you from your position and putting himself where, inserting himself where he don't belong, which is in your position, so he can shine off your motherfucker. Or it's like you was in a group project that you didn't know nothing about, and nobody did the work but you, and now everybody want to motherfucking want to get credit like they did something, and nobody ain't did nothing but put the sign their motherfucking name on the paper. If you don't like me cussing, you need to go find you another channel, because I'm not about to critique how I talk for nobody else's satisfaction. If you don't like it, leave. Who is this? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, and this person don't understand why you won't let someone do that, because it's like, nobody helps you get to the point of being a star. So why would you let somebody come over and remote control your shit after you and God already got this shit together? That makes no sense. Yeah, that's why this person got blocked out with all this black magic and bad juju they sending out into the atmosphere to try to dethrone somebody, to take over someone else's empire and take over people's legacies that they built and shit, just to ruin them. That's all they want to do, is ruin somebody's shit. They want to run that shit through the fucking mud, get all they can get out of it, get all the materialistic shit out of it, and then return it back to the person who they started from. Like, huh, you got your broke down shit now. Yeah, now they done told the shit to pieces, didn't know what to do with it. Now they done told the damn shit up. Now they want to bring it back to you like you a repair shop, like you gonna fix this shit back up just so they can come back in and be like, well, I done got this out of it. I bet you I can get this out of it. This motherfucker's so stupid enough to go behind me and pick the pieces up that I done fucked up and put it back together just and let me back in. That's what they trying to do. That's the whole point of they spinning and sliding and shit. So they trying to see if you're going to be a repair shop for the shit. There's ideas that they done stole from you. Now that they can't wield the power no more. Now they done fucked up the ideas. Now the abundance behind the idea that they stole and dried up. Now they want you to come put some more motion on that shit. Now they want you to come put some more sauce on that shit. Now they need to come get some more pieces of the blueprint so they can add some more to the shit to bring it back alive. No, you ain't reviving shit. They were so big and bad enough to steal it. They were so big and bad enough to feel like they can do you better than you. That's so big. Let them have it. They broke it. They can fix it. They stole it. They broke it. Now they can fix it or let the shit go. Because I was always told you, the same way you got it, the same way you gonna fucking lose it. They stole it. It's either gonna be stolen from them or they just gonna motherfucking dissipate. Period. Yeah, see, this person thought that he could go around being a motherfucking gigolo and giving out all these false prophecies and shit to these bitches who believe what the fuck he's saying out his mouth because he say it so good, it sounds so good. He got a good talk game. And that's how he be tricking these females into fake ass, non-committal ass relationships. But you said no. You would never. You could never, yeah. They want to join forces with you and try to turn a good person bad. No. You said no, not over here. Yeah, because you know who the fuck they is, the devil. And you don't play with demons, you slay demons. So all that shit they coming over here with, baby, please. You said, I'm not going for that. I ain't built for that type of shit. So whatever the fuck you got going, you can keep it going over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, they want to try to come back in and re-collaborate with you because, again, their emotion is dried up. So they need to come get some more motion from you. And you ain't got no motion to give. You ain't have no motion to give in the first place. They stole that. So what the fuck make you think that? Yeah, see, they thought you was going to be one of them ones that was settled for a piece of man. Just to say they got and nothing is satisfying in the relationship. The only person that's getting satisfied, that's being satisfied in a relationship is the motherfucker who bullied you into the relationship. Yeah, and they thought that their game was so strong they was gonna be able to move forward towards victory with you, but no, ma'am, it's not happening. Look at this, Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Boy, they thought they must got a big meat, honey. That street meat must be like a third leg, honey, because they got a lot of faith behind that meat, honey. They got a lot of faith. They stand real strong behind their meat. Like, yeah, my meat gonna get the job done. And then they ran into a real boss like you. They got that goddess coochie. And it was like, yeah. It didn't work, buddy. It didn't work. They got blocked out because your coochie got good detectors on that shit, and they knew that it was dealing with some toxic ass dick. And nah, that was not the way to go. Like, nah, we're gonna get off right here, thanks. Yeah, when you know better, you do better. You seen through the bullshit. This person was not who they claimed to be. Yep, there go the magician. His spirit, like I said earlier, was snitching on his ass. Wanting to know how you figured him out so fucking fast. His energy. Yep. You motherfucker come in trying to tempt you, honey. I mean, he had a good game. But it ain't work. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. This person wanted reciprocity in a situation that they wasn't even playing fair in. Yeah, that's why they stuck in this energy and they can't move past this shit because they're really fucked up trying to fuck with you, trying to play in your face like this. You was the wrong one to play this game with. They should have kept that shit with them hoes. You want no motherfucking hoe. They knew you want no motherfucking hoe, but they ain't know how to treat you other than a hoe. So that's what fucked all this shit up. Gang wasn't strong enough. Gang was weak. The motherfucker really thought he was pimping and wasn't doing shit. Thought he was gonna get you to collaborate with him and his motherfucking entities on the dark side. Thought you couldn't see him. Thought you couldn't see him. And you saw him. And now they blocked out for good. This person can't get back in your life even if they wanted to. Their spiritual connection to you has been severed because they can't get up out these third-party situationships. They always got to keep some shit going in the background. And they're not honest with people, how they're tricking people into these situationships. They're not being honest about the shit. Nobody really knows the truth. Nobody knows what the fuck this man doing. Sometimes he don't. He be forgetting what the fuck he got going on because he be having too much going on. And that's how he be, quote unquote, outside being messy. Getting caught up. Trying to build a legacy off of being a motherfucking male gigolo. Yeah. And shit biting him in the ass. 10 of Cups. I'm hearing this person got Black Widow dick. Bitches done died behind this nigga dick. This, ooh, that's crazy. Oh, Lord, that is crazy. But this man studying so hard, he feel like he can research how to play the part to trick you into a fake-ass commitment. But it's all about energy. It's all about energy. And karma don't miss. God, the conversations in rooms that you ain't even know nothing about, God knows all. God sees all. And this person don't believe that you tapped in like you say you are. So that's why they're playing you like a little bald head scallywag ain't got no hand in it. Yeah. Yep. You call justice on this situation and all these games and shit he was doing in the background is being brought to the light. It's being exposed. And he doesn't like that. That's why he really want to do something to you behind the scenes because you exposing him whether you know it or not. Yeah, you exposing him and his little coven that he belonged to. Because there's a coven of them that's out here running game on females like him. It's a brotherhood. And they losing their motherfucking mind because you and you alone is waking up everybody, females that they done had in this comatose ass energy for so long. You waking their ass up. Motherfuckers getting put out. Ain't nobody getting put up with no more. And these gonna be the new bums. These are gonna be the new streetwalkers. The ones that's being cut off from living off the back of other people. Yeah, you causing major tower moments in these people's lives because they don't have no backup plan. This was the one and only plan and it worked for so fucking long. And this culture is coming to a fucking end. Yeah, this Decepticon behavior, deceiving and tricking motherfuckers into relationships they know good and damn well. If a motherfucker knew their intentions wouldn't even fuck with them, would have probably did something to them. Know they out here playing in people's face like that? Baby, please. But they thought they was going to be able to do this shit forever. Every woman they come in contact with, they don't even like women like that. They bring hardship, drama, chaos. They dump their garbage on these women. They treat them like cleanup women. Yeah, I just heard that song, Cleanup Women. 5 of Cups. The fool. Yeah, they want to sit up here and once the female get ready to cut them off and shit, they don't want to act like, well, why you want to cut me off? What did I do so wrong? Why you can't love me and my 11,000 personalities? Well, I'm just a fool for you, a fool in love. Yeah, they too old to be that damn dumb. They incompetent. It ain't dumb. This is pure incompetence. And these motherfuckers try to play off as, oh, I'm just a little silly fool in love. Bitch, you too old to be a fucking fool in love. You too old for that shit. Yeah. 2 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're mad because you have blocked all forms of communication with this person. They was communicating to you in the 3D, the 5D, telepathically. They were just going around all your boundaries and still fucking with you, pulling on your energy. And you finally block that shit out, and that person is really losing their shit. Yeah, because you're really fucking being happy without them. They never thought they would see that day come. And that all the motherfucking swords that they used to stab you in your back, they now being stabbed in the back. Yep. Queen. Yeah, you can't touch a chosen one. You can't touch God's chosen ones, period. And now they mad because they building that their house ain't no home no more because you ain't there. They got to live life by themselves, by their lonesome, just like they left everybody else alone and heartbroken when they ran off to the next one that they wanted to start this shit up with. Like, starting this shit up with multiple people at a time is excitement. It's an adrenaline rush for them. So they don't stay nowhere too long. They get it in there and get the job done and get the bitch riled up, get in the feelings, have outside chasing him while he trying to get on to the next, and then lying to the next about why this other one chasing him. Like, come on now. Yeah, this motherfucker is a professional liar, a bad liar. He believes his own lies. But there will be no peace for the wicked. All his options is dried the fuck up, and that's the truth. He's gonna have to face the truth. He's gonna have to come to the reality of what the fuck of what he's doing and his consequences for his fucking actions. He know what he's doing, but he never thought it would not work for him. And so now that it's backfiring on him and it's not working for him, now he's got to face the music. Now he has the fat lady has song, and now the consequences is rolling in. Karma don't miss. He can't handle the shit. The bitch about to, he off his rocker at this point. He can't handle this shit. He cannot handle this shit backfiring off of one person. He is disrupting the whole coven. I'm trying to tell you now, you is disrupting a whole entire coven because this childish motherfucker right here thought that this shit was gonna last forever. It lasted motherfucker up until they fucking late 40s, early 50s. And they thought they was gonna keep it up until they could find a motherfucker, a CNA wife or a CNA side bitch. A bitch that's gonna wipe his ass and change his diapers, but ain't gonna be able to come to the funeral because the motherfucking wife is upset and mad and angry at this motherfucker because that she was the last one or was the one that he was able to tie down and would never let go and had to, suffer this motherfucker until his days ended. And so, because they couldn't get a divorce from this person, and this person was actually harassing and attacking them and all kind of shit, if they try to leave because they get fed up with their bullshit, you feel what I'm saying? Then they become the stalker. They become this, they become that to the woman, the one that the bottom bitch, whether she's married to the motherfucker or not, the bottom bitch. You see what I'm saying? And so, the bottom bitch gonna be the one that had the last say so. And I ain't even gonna say she gonna get too much reward for being this person's bottom bitch because the motherfucker ain't leaving no nothing. He ain't got shit. Everything he got and he brought home was off the back of another bitch. I'm trying to tell you. So she ain't spend her free time away from this man when he was with other women, getting her life together and preparing the next egg for herself when this motherfucker passed over. That's her stupidity. If she was that caught up in the drama to where she trying to fuss and fight this man to come back to her and do right by her, and she didn't say, fuck it, this motherfucker gonna do what he wanna do, let me prepare myself for the day this motherfucker don't come to fuck back home, she's silly. But after a while, if it's y'all on some cheaper to keeper shit, and you got a policy on that motherfucker, and you said no, you gonna sit there and wait till that motherfucker die, cause that bitch more valuable to you dead than alive. You gonna get that 100,000, 200,000, 250, 500,000, however large that fucking policy is. You gonna sit there and wait that shit out? Shut up and do what you got to do. And by the time, don't waste your time. The motherfucker already doing enough for that on his own. You don't need no more help by you contributing to that time wasting shit. You need to be fucking preparing your nest egg for the day that this motherfucker head get cold. And make sure you got all your affairs in order. So therefore, when the day comes, you got to tell all them bitch, you got to go find the graveyard, his gravesite, wherever he at, look them up, ho. Go find them, go visit them, go have your own little funeral, but you won't be invited to the family funeral or the repast. You won't be able to see this motherfucker no more. Okay? You gonna be the one that have the last say. So you gonna be the one that shut all the bitches down that thought that they was outside embarrassing you and all this, and you was going through so much. They gonna find out why you put up with the motherfucker. They gonna find out why you held on to the motherfucker so fucking long. And why you ain't came outside. It won't shit for you to come outside about. It won't shit for you to say. And I know some of y'all and y'all mom was like, please go ahead and take the motherfucker out. Quit sending them back. Just take the bitch out. Won't nobody trying to take that motherfucker ride up the river with no motherfucker paddle. Not with that. Not behind that dumb motherfucker. A motherfucker won't finna throw their life away. I mean, I just heard that meat was something, but it won't to the point where a bitch throw their life away for it. They won't trade their life for his motherfucking life. They'll just keep like he'll meet his match. One bitch, somebody sit him down, but it won't be them. It ain't. He ain't met the one yet. He ain't met the one that's gonna take his ass out. Not yet. But for those who is this person's bottom bitch, y'all married or y'all that been together so long that you consider to be married or whatever the case may be, prepare your exit plan. Prepare your next egg. Prepare your retirement plan, cause this motherfucker days is about to be cut real short. He played with the chosen one a little bit too hard. He got a little bit too excited about the energy that he tapped into with this particular chosen one. Yeah, he got too excited about the energy and went a little too hard. So God's clap back on this shit ain't finna be no light little pat on the wrist or smack across the back of the ass or some shit like that. No. This motherfucker is purposeless. And you know what God said about purposeless beings. Ain't nothing gonna roam this earth without a purpose. So this motherfucker purpose is dwindling by the minute. And when God see that this person has no more purpose, they will no longer roam this motherfucking earth. You better believe that. So while God is about to put this man in his final resting place, get your preparations and shit in order. Get your shit in order. Yeah, you got the 7 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords and the 4 of Swords. See, this person, he sees your investments. He sees where your investments is going. He's seeing how you invested your time, your energy, and how you invested your time with the Lord, your connection with the Lord, where God is taking you, where God has brought you from, where you're going. It's like this motherfucker that tapped in. He see all that shit, and he see how it's playing out for you, and he's mad because he can't get in there. He can't get in there no shape, no way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. Because your divinity, your relationship with the Lord is very strong. You don't play about God. You don't cut corners when it comes to God. No, not. It's not to say that you're perfect. You do commit treason sometimes, sins and shit, but you ain't out here making it a lifestyle, living the culture and all that shit. You're making mistakes, learning lessons, and growing up and moving the fuck on. You ain't repeating cycles if you can help it. Yeah, 3 of Wands. You moving on through this shit. You know where your help is coming from, and it ain't coming from these motherfuckers here. It ain't coming from entertaining this motherfucker here, so you're not going to continue to do that. You got the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's driving this person crazy because they chose the wrong master. The master that they chose ain't handing lessons. They handing out traps disguised as blessings, because every time they think they got something good, it's always being ripped away from them in the worst way at the worst time, and they tired of it. Yeah, but it's because of their ill intentions that they had towards good people. They fucked over a lot of good people in their fucking life with this motherfucking meat, bro. This motherfucker let their dick lead them and not their brain. And it's causing their fucking demise. They had a divine wand and turned that bitch wicked. They weaponized that shit. And now they don't like the karma that's coming behind that shit. Because they feel like they were the only ones who knew about it. Who knew about their intent. Who knew about the weaponization of their fucking love and their body parts and shit like that. No, God knew it all. That's why you had the strength to walk away from this person. Yeah, you broke them down in the process. They ain't break you down. They might have got off on you on a few things. But when you walked away, everything that came with you left as well. So everything that he thought he was going to hold on to, he realized who really had the power, which was you. But he had spread himself too thin. He had too many people drinking out his cup. Yeah, now he barely got enough of himself to rejuvenate and restore and renew himself. Yeah, he gonna have to pour out that motherfucking poison to get filled up back up, to get filled back up with the anointings that he has depleted himself of. Spreading it wide and dropping it low, yeah. He's still trying to goddamn gonna push it to the limit with whatever little bit of poison or little bit of juju he got left, but he's being exposed in the process, and it's destroying this lifestyle that he built off of doing this shit. He is destroying the energy that he's moving in and the lifestyle that he built off of his fucking energy. Yeah, it fulfilled his wishes all right, until these bitches turned into witches on his ass and started fucking poisoning him outside of his consent, poisoning him unbeknownst to him. Yeah, and bitches started getting their lick back on his ass. Then that's when he want to be like, hold on, wait a minute, this ain't how it's supposed to be. You supposed to just lay down and take it. You ain't supposed to stand up and fight back. Yeah, I'm hearing some of them like, who, bitch, who you thought was finna lay down and take that shit? See, you got your lick back through God. You didn't take out your own vengeance against this person. God did that for you. But see, some of these females ain't like you. They went into vengeance in their own hands. And this man is suffering. He gonna suffer the rest of his days long for this shit. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Pentacles. Don't nobody like this man. Don't nobody fuck with this man no more. Yep, he losing all his friends, all his fans. His whole roster. Yep. And it might just be the bottom bitch who's putting this shit into motion, ruining his motherfucking his quote unquote legacy he built off this shit. His foundation he built off this shit. Yeah, because it's this crack going between these lovers and this shit getting wider and wider to the point where they're gonna be forced to let each other go. Yeah, but he don't want to hear that truth. He don't want to accept that to be his truth. He doing everything in his power to stop this shit from happening instead of just letting it happen and starting over fresh. But you know, if he start over fresh, the accountability and the responsibility and the consequences will follow. And then he ain't trying to suffer none of that shit. Thank you. Thank you for sending the emo. I see it down here in the comments. Thank you so much for that. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. Yeah, but you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. He's mad because you got more victory and success standing alone than with him. And he don't like that shit. Like, you ain't letting this person overstep his boundaries or step into your lane at no cost. Like, nah, you ain't about to shine off me. You ain't about to get nothing out the back of me. Whatever you get, because that's what you put the fuck out there. But you won't climb the ladder off the back of me, baby. That shit broke over here. Yeah, now this motherfucker, he want to fight now because he know how you really feel about him. You done told him how you really feel. But it ain't did nothing but hurt his fucking feelings, and it set your ass free. And he want to be mad about it. Just be a man about it. That's the song I'm hearing. Just be a man about it. So stop sitting up in here crying and shit and quit doing this shit and be a fucking man. Yeah, they need to be a man about this shit and cut this shit the fuck out. Mm-hmm. the Death card. You got the Empress here. And the Five of Wands. Yeah, they thought that they was going to end your shit. They thought they was going to be able to just take you out because you didn't want to participate. You ain't want to let a nigga that they ain't going to run amok in your life. You ain't want to let a motherfucker just fuck your shit up. Just because that's what they want to do. You put yourself first and said, bitch, you ain't finna fucking do that shit to me. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. You ain't finna do that shit over here. You might as well find you somewhere else to go with that shit. And they ain't had no choice but to pack it up and get the fuck on. Yeah, because they was just blocking the divine counterpart from coming in with all this drama about why you won't settle for all this fucking bullshit. Because that's all this is straight bullshit. They wanted you to be the new bottom bitch because they felt the separation between them and the current one. They felt the separation between them and you was supposed to be the replacement. And it was like they losing they top two all at once, and it was taking their ass out. See, this motherfucker wanted you to be in a sister-wife relationship type shit. He wanted to be the man like that. And you like, bitch, I don't share my man. My man is for me and me only, bitch. I don't agree with that sharing is caring shit. That sister-wife shit. We ain't doing that over here. You can do that somewhere else. Where somebody is okay with you sharing your meat and shit. Because that's Decepticon behavior. Especially when a motherfucker is doing it for the reasons that this one is doing it. And for the intent. That you purposely are preying on women with money. Preying on women that got their own shit. Preying on women that got it out the fucking mud. So you can stand beside them and look like the trophy. Make them feel like they won something by choosing you. And it's like, bitch, if you don't fucking leave and leave right the fuck down. Don't ever come back. Yeah, Nine of Wands. This person is being blocked from you, at least. I don't know the rest of them, but they're being blocked from you, honey. Yeah. Now they left to sit back and watch the rainbows in the sky from a distance. When they would have the opportunity to be a part of the fucking rainbow, they wanted to fuck it up. Bless them. Now they're trying to hold on to everything they got over their penny pinching. Because they done broke their own motherfucking heart. Living their life like they was living. Ain't no wands here. Two of Cups. Yeah, you got communication coming in about your goddamn kingdom spouse. About this reunion that's finna happen. Or this union that's finna happen. And this is gonna be your justice for learning your lesson with dealing with these type of peanut head ass motherfuckers. No more peons, no more peanut heads, no more dumb asses, no more long heads, no more of this what you doing me to death and all that shit. No more of that shit. Yeah, you walked away from that shit. And here comes the divine leader, your divine counterpart. And his leader energy. That's going to lead you down the right path. It's not going to come in to try to fucking destroy you. That's going to protect you. Protect your feminine energy. Where you can, provide a safe space for you to be soft. Provide a safe space for you to be a divine feminine. But it's also, some of y'all is attached to an air sign. Might be a baby daddy. I got baby daddy energy real strong. Just trying to come back into your life. They're trying to block you because they feel like you one up them because you superseded them. Because you did what you were supposed to do and you surpassed their motherfucking ass. So they want to try to come in and ruin your happiness because they didn't put in the fucking work. And they see that you did, so they want what you got. So they were saying, give me my gots. And it ain't no gots to be given because it's like, bitch, what work did you put in? What did you do? Nothing. Judgment being called on this stupid asshole too. Yeah. Because they didn't do nothing. And you're going to come out on top of this situation as well. This person, this air sign, this shit going to end quickly. Whatever this upheaval that they trying to start in your life, this shit going to end quickly. Yeah, your husband, he got it all, baby. He got it all. He the end all be all. And this motherfucker fool feel like a fucking fool. Because he came in trying to explore the benefit of you. He treated you like an option. Just like you was another cup to drink out of. It just was a different flavor. Yeah. And they undercover. They down low. That's why they treat you like that, because they don't really like women. Yep. And they can't be their true authentic self around you. Because there's some women that they have met that have accepted this secret about their ass. And they okay with this punk ass motherfucker. But you ain't. You gonna call his ass out on this punk ass shit. And he don't like that shit. He don't like being in that position to be called out about his deceptive ways. Yeah, it's a seven of swords. This is a fucking Decepticon. Just trying to find a bitch that's gonna be dumb for him. That's gonna be blind, turn a blind eye to the bullshit that he doing, and let him be childish. You the type of motherfucker that's trying to get in your way and stop your godly marriage. Like, you already entertained the motherfucking peasants once, and they don't believe in that one and done shit. They think they can keep coming around and spin the block because they got you once, they can get you again. And that's how they gonna take themselves out. Keep trying to fucking spin the block. Keep trying to come back and play in the face of a divine being. Like, these motherfuckers ain't thinking right. They ain't counting their blessings. Two of Wands, yeah. They ain't got no balance in their life. That's why they keep coming back trying to battle you. Good versus evil. And they trying to confuse everybody as to who the real evil one is. Whether it's you or them. If the right person looking with the right eyes, they can clearly see who the fucking demon is. But they want to put you, they want to cloak you in their energy so you can look just like them. And motherfucker treat you like they treat them. Because don't nobody treat them like they worth nothing. And see, you get all the attention, you get treated good. People like you and all that. And they want some of that. They know why you get treated that way, because they see what you do. But they don't want to give you no clout. They don't want to give you no honor. They don't want to give you no glory for that shit. They want to tear your ass up and down. And turn you every which way but fucking loose. They done made sacrifices. They done sacrificed your ass. Can't fucking get your ass up on that motherfucking altar. Altars is burning down and shit like that. And they can't sacrifice your ass. And so the sacrifice they made against you is now on their ass. And they ain't trying to put their motherfucking self on the line to pay the price for what the fuck they bargained you for. What they was willing to sacrifice you for, which was materialistic bullshit. Now they stressing because you living a whole new life. It's almost like you in a whole nother world. And this motherfucker finna be motherfucking dealt with real bad. Three of Pentacles. And that's why this person want to come work with you. Because they trying to avoid their karma. And they feel like if they make right with you and clear their name with you, and you forgive them, that this will lessen their motherfucking consequences for their actions. And it's not. What was done was done. What was said. And that's it. I'm going to have to sit back and watch you be blessed. Because see, they try to tempt you. And they try to take your good and misuse it and abuse it And so now they getting their ass taught the motherfucking frying. So now they trying to wield your power and they can't. And it's just taking them out. They breaking their own fucking heart. Because they really realizing that you really was what you said you was. You really are who you said you are. They should have bowed down to you when they had the fucking chance. And now that they being forced, they won't even be able to look you in the face. Yeah. Shit will never be the same again. Yeah, they'll never have a chance with you ever again. Once this exposure is done, it's over with. It's over with. They can want you all the fuck they want. But all these ghosts of Christmas past ass exes, male or female, or both, whichever the fuck you had, whatever the fuck you had going on, them motherfuckers will not be able to spin the block on your ass no more. No. This shit is over with. All that two-faced, fake ass bullshit, that shit is over with. It's gone. It's kaput. It's through. It's time to defeat these demons. It's time to stop playing with these motherfuckers. You got shit to do, places to be, people to see. And sitting around here playing with these motherfuckers right here is not it. It is not it. You can't do it no more. You just can't do it no more. Or you're going to be in the same boat as them. And then you ain't going to have nothing to say no more because you're going to be shut up by the Lord because you decide to keep entertaining this shit past its due date. You don't know how to let shit expire. You don't know how to let shit go. This right here, you got to let this shit go. You got shit to do. Now you keep playing. Keep playing stupid games, you're gonna do what? Win stupid ass prizes now. I don't want to be picking up on this shit y'all crying in a few days or whatever, whenever this energy transpires. I don't want to start picking this shit up. Y'all motherfuckers sitting back in the room, snot nosing and crying and sliding up and down the walls and shit because y'all didn't have the balls enough to let this shit go. You want to keep playing and entertain the fuck ass shit because you secretly hiding from the Lord your damn self. You don't want to step up and accept your fucking accountability and responsibility and your punishment, aka your karma. You don't want to grow up. You want to stay right where you at because you ain't ready for that type of ass whooping yet. You ain't ready for that type of blow up. You ain't ready to go to the next level because it's going to require more than what you're willing to give. And that's nobody's problem but your own. If that's the choice that you're going to make, to stand beside some shit like this, stand beside that shit. Because it's going to get you. It's going to get you one way or another. You ain't going to avoid shit. Just don't come over here because we don't want to pick up on the shit. We don't want to pick up on the more hard-headed ass people who don't want to listen. But my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, my darlings, peace.